First of all, we have an apology for absence today. Bert is doing very well after his bypass. He hopes to be home soon when we'll be looking after his family. He sends his best wishes, and he will be back here next year. As part of Bernard's rehabilitation, I'm told he's walking 3 miles every day from the corridors of Morriston Hospital. So that's going we have another guest with us here today, who is dressed for the festive occasion. Rob Hanna is the senior officer of the Ramblers Association, based in Cardiff. He's kindly agreed to share a few words with us on what's happened during the year. Yep. And what's going to happen next year. I should say, he battled down through the snow from mid Wales today. So we're very lucky to get him. We're very grateful to him, Rob.
Thank you.
The floor is yours.
I think you forgot to mention that Vernon was chasing the nurses down the corridor. I went to see Vernon in hospital, and I can assure you that would fit. Absolutely. First of all, it's a great pleasure to be here. I've met some of you before, and have not met all of you. So it's a great opportunity for me to have, to be with you today, actually, and meet with some of the group. And I think we can now call you the Swansea Ramblers. Is that right?
That's right.
So congratulations on the name change. I don't know if that's a tax dodge or whatever, but whether Gower has become a tax haven for the rebels from Swansea, that's fine by me. But it has been an interesting year, as you're probably aware. We had some massive changes last year in the organisation. The Cardiff office shrank from not me, the Cardiff office shrank down quite considerably, down to about, one person. There's only me at the moment full-time in Cardiff. But we have had an extraordinary year because we've made a lot of headway in all kinds of things. And one of the interesting things from my perspective, because I should say I'm a Celt. I know I sound like an Englishman, but actually I come down from Scotland, and it's my first time in Wales. So for me, it's been a great joy because to see our younger cousin down in the little bank side of England there, to come and see you has been quite extraordinary. And I have been absolutely fascinated. Absolutely beautiful country. It's been a joy really. Much smaller and easier to get round. When they talk about remote, it doesn't quite fit in my terminology, but it's quite an extraordinary country. And of course, your coastline is one of your most amazing challenges, and she's slowly revealing herself to me, and I'm getting round her very slowly over the last few years. And as you know, as an organisation, one of the things that is a great pleasure for me has been that Ramblers have been at the heart of so many great initiatives in Wales. I mean, the All Wales Coastal Path, which is launching in 2012, which is going to be a hugely economic, important project for Wales. I mean, we forget, we had an event, I know some of you were there at the Senedd last week, where we had half the Welsh Assembly government attended our event at the Senedd. 26 AMs and 2 ministers, coming to see the work. And I think in many ways, it's nothing to do with me at all. It's really a testimony to the things that you, as an organisation, and I know you're nearing your 30th year, looking around the room, I can see that, 30 years of activity. Yes. Look, I know where the door is, it's okay. But it's a testament to what you've done over the last, decades, that we have such an important project developing. And let's not underestimate the value of walking to the Welsh economy. It's one of my hobby horses, actually, because we spent £300 million this year on roads, £300 million a year. We only spent £1.8 million on our paths. And it's an asset. It's an important asset to this nation. Walking tourism supports about 100,000 jobs in Wales. It's absolutely amazing. Now, I was saying at the table here, yesterday I was out with some sleepwalkers, a group of walkers that were staying up in Talybont. Most of them come over from the borders, the troubled lands over there, and 360 of them staying in B&Bs, spending money. The weekend before I was up in mid Wales visiting the Real Ale Rambles. And again, in that weekend, £56,000 was spent in that small little village in mid Wales. It's hugely important, and we have to get across to the government that they have to invest in fixing this problem. For the paths are still unopened. 50% of them are unopened. And to be honest, you, the organisation, are the champions of that. I know that your reasons, your individual motivations might be for the recreational, the social. I can see why the social elements of your organisation is hugely important, but we have to get this across to our government. You know, this is investment in the economy, and tourism is set to grow in Wales. You know, it's one of the economic drivers that can take this country forward again, and you know, we have to invest in that. So that's just one of the things we've been involved with. We've been very much involved in the Glassdeer. I don't know if any landowners are sitting in the room, but Glassdeer is the new land management programme that's going to download about £90 million a year to farmers in Wales. We've made it a condition, we, the organisation, have made it a condition, all landowners who get that public money, your taxes, my taxes, have to have their rights of way open on their land. So that's going to happen. We've now got an agreement with the Welsh Government that 10% of the footpath network will be surveyed every year to see the condition, so we're going to get reports more frequently. We've also been doing a lot of research, and Andrew Morgan is a perfect example of that work. We've secured a 3-year contract with the Swansea University and going to be working with Swansea Metropolitan University and Aberystwyth and Nottingham in looking at a project to see how we can develop new technologies to help our coastal communities benefit from the investment of £16 million in the coastal path. So this is just a snapshot, if you like, of some of the things we've achieved this year. And I think next year is going to be more exciting because we are applying for support for extra funding. We hope to have an officer based in the north of Wales. We're not sure where, possibly in Conway, but that will I'm really hopeful that will happen. And we also want another officer based in South West Wales, so the Carmarthenshire, possibly Swansea area, Pembrokeshire. So you can have a much closer relationship with the officers working your area to deliver projects on your agenda, really. I must thank you for your support, because without the members, the organisation doesn't exist. And the membership has, as you know, for the last 5 years has declined. But for the first time in Wales, it's actually growing. Wales is driving forward. You know, we are the first part of the GB organisation that actually membership is on the increase. We also have a new group. We're developing. We have a virtual group now called the Ramblers group, which is managed completely online. There's a huge audience out there not engaging yet. As I said, the amount of walkers I met with last week at the Real Ale Ramble, the 360 people there, I talked to quite a lot of them. None of them were members of the organisation at all. They all know about what the Ramblers do, they all sympathise, they all empathise, and they all support you, but they're not actually joining. And we have to find new ways of bringing those people in. We really, really do have, and any initiative that you can think of to increase the membership and bring on the succession, if you like, for generations to come, because it's our 75th birthday, isn't it? Happy birthday, all of you. It is our 75th birthday. Let's hope we have another 75 years. So thank you very much indeed for letting me attend this day. It's been great. I hope to get round after the barn dance starts, maybe shake a few left limbs with you all, and I look forward to talking to you later. Thank you very much indeed.
The snow and the ice and whatever. It's nice to have a facing head office here. So that's what I'll come back again. We do get tremendous support from Cardiff and from Ramblers in London. I'll just go with myself and Swan. This year was somebody from training with that. So we are very glad to be in partnership with you, I think. I have a few thanks to make. Before I do that, the Treasurer has asked me to make an announcement. Everybody who took advantage of the 2 changing rooms, a donation of £1 a head would be appreciated. And there's the one with the bucket in the fast car. The lady who came into the gents change room can pay £2.
Deal.
Okay, once again, this is the King Arthur Events crowd.
Yes, absolutely.
Ramblers, as Rob said. So if you don't mind having the Swansea Ramblers back, it's just an identity show. We do this one. Okay, thank you. I've got my programme secretary's hat on now. Thank you to all the walk leaders who go to enormous efforts to put these walks on. Unfortunately, today I take all the credit for the weather. It was raining next time I was. We do have a lot of the walk leaders here with us today. Please give yourselves a round of applause. And finally, I've been told not to ramble. Events like this don't happen by accident. Once again, Viv has organised it for us, liaised, sorted out people complaining about their menu. It was my mistake, I got it wrong. So Viv, on behalf of all of us, there's no straw, you have to finish it. Two words left. Happy Christmas.